We are back now live from Pittsburgh with the two U.S. senators from Pennsylvania, John Fetterman, a Democrat, and Dave McCormick, a Republican. Pennsylvania is one of only 3 states now with a split delegation. The other ones are Maine and Wisconsin. Gentlemen, thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. There used to be 9 states that had a split delegation going to Washington. What changed? And Senator, I'll start with you. How do we stop this polarization?
Well, we're trying to set a good example because we have lots of disagreements, but we trust each other, we like one another, and we look for ways to work together for the people of Pennsylvania. And we've developed a great relationship, and it's been really successful with things like Nippon and U.S. Steel. These are things we've worked on together.
So he says you're setting an example, Senator.
Yeah, well, and he is too. He is too. I mean, early on, the first time we actually met was at the 5th anniversary of the Tree of Life massacre. And we already agreed we're never going to be personal. It's not going to get vicious or anything. And then after he was elected, we're going to just find for wins for Pennsylvania, and we can agree to disagree on other issues like that.
All right, it's a mystery then why other senators aren't able to do this. Let's talk about Greenland while we have you both there. You agree that it is a strategically important potential asset for the U.S. Denmark, though, says it's not for sale. Senator Fetterman, I'll go to you on this. Do you think military force is really an option from the Trump administration?
No. I think that's wrong. No, that's not an option. And for me, though, it's also undeniable that, one, this is not a brand new conversation. Truman and other in the past offered to buy it there. And now I also remind people it's actually closer to us geographically, North America, to Denmark and Europe, to technically that too. So it's not an absurd idea.
Not at all.
But obviously not showing up, with the military and take over. It's the size in terms of the population of Harrisburg.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not going to invade,
Senator, where are you on the question of Greenland? Because it is of strategic importance for defense purposes and others. How do we get it? Do we even need it?
I was just a couple months ago met with the Prime Minister of Denmark, and they are welcoming the United States playing a more active role. There's an open door, I think, for diplomatic negotiations, for commercial negotiations. I agree with the senator that we shouldn't use military force, but I think we need to have a strategic foothold, and I think there's a path to it, and I think the Trump administration will get there.
Let's talk about health care. Many Pennsylvanians saw their health care premiums go up because we don't have these subsidies for the Affordable Care Act anymore. You said Republicans have to fix this. Has there been progress? Where are we?
Well, I think Republicans and Democrats need to work together. I think that we should try to find a way to increase the subsidies or extend the subsidies for a couple years, but we need to reform them. Right now, people that make $500,000 or $600,000 a year can get the subsidies, and there's a lot of fraud. Yeah. So reform it, shorten it, but we need to help people that are on the edge, working families, get some help.
Senator Fetterman, is there a compromise Democrats can make to get the subsidies back?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's appropriate, but I would like to remind people too, the Democrats, when we passed that when we were in the majority for it to expire. So I think it's appropriate to negotiate. We have to negotiate and find a way forward. It's not going to be exactly what we want, and it's not what they want, but I think that's why we have to find a way forward. I've always remained committed to do that.
We're here at a steel mill. U.S. Steel has recently been acquired by Nippon, the Japanese company, but China really dominates when it comes to the steel industry. Senator, how can the U.S. compete with China in steel?
Well, I think we're doing it. I mean, I think what's happening here is an example of bringing advanced manufacturing back to Pennsylvania, back to America. The Monongahela Valley's been at the core. The arsenal of democracy right here with Japan's state-of-the-art technology, our incredible steel workers. This is the Steel City. This is the beginning of a renaissance in steel.
All right, and this behind us is the beginning of a lot of appliances, so you can pick out your new refrigerator during the commercial break. Senator McCormick, Senator Fetterman, we're going to talk more and put the conversation online. For now, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.